Hello, I'm Jo from Tech Ready Women, and thanks for joining me for this information session around the Female Founder Startup Program. So, I'm going to run through a few things with you today around the program benefits, what you'll get access to as part of the Female Founder Startup Program, and some application tips. So, if you have landed in this video, then you are probably cooking up an idea, whether it's a business that's been like an earworm for you for a long time that you're wanting to test out and see if it's a real thing, or it might be a business that you've already got started, but you're sort of feeling like, oh, I need some help here and some structure and maybe some accountability. So, you might be finding that you don't know where to start, that you're wondering if you're spending your time or money wisely, if you're lacking structure and process, or any of these other aspects of small business or startup life that you might be feeling. Or you might be about to spend some money with a developer or someone that has told you that, yes, I'll build that minimum viable product or MVP for you to take out to test with customers. Please hold fire before you spend money on things like that. This is the perfect program to come in and test out if people will actually part with their money with your idea. So you will work with the program leads at Tech Ready and gain these really practical knowledge and skills. We've got an amazing cohort of mentors with a variety of industry experience, and they really are experts in their field. You'll get to put all of those learnings into practice. You'll have someone from the team cracking the whip behind you and giving you virtual hugs when you need it. But you'll also have that ability to boost your confidence and to really test out if this idea or business has got legs and how to make it like hit go. So, as part of the Female Founder Startup Program, we run this program nationally. So, it is all online. You'll get access to orientation night where you'll get the lay of the land and you'll get to meet the other people that are in your cohort. We run weekly workshops. We have small group office hours or mentoring sessions with mentors, as I mentioned, across industries, across levels of experience, and who are really experts. And then we have different lunch and learns, hack the activity sessions, and then you get access to the content and the recordings of this program for a full 12 months after you finish. You'll also get to join the coveted Tech Ready Women alumni, and access to that community platform will be for the rest of your life or business life or however long you want to stay connected to the network. So I wanted to run through a few application tips. The program has a selection criteria that we work with to make sure that we are getting people in that have got a really sound idea of what they want to do, or that we are the right place for them. There are lots of programs out there, and we want to make sure that this is the right place for you. So we've got a selection of industry sectors. Then if you to select one of those, that helps us for some of the activities that we do. We might group you with people in a similar industry to you, or it might actually then help us locate or secure some more experts in a specific industry sector if we've got lots of participants in a cohort from that area. What stage is your startup at? Now, these terms sometimes are confusing for people, and I'm just looking at the form here to make sure that I'm using the correct terms that we've got in here. But I think for you to be able to have a think about, is this just an idea? And if it is, that is perfectly fine. We still love working with founders that are coming in with an idea that they want to sense check. That is perfect. You might have already started doing some research. So this means conversations with your extended network, or maybe you've sent some WhatsApp messages around. Build means that you might have actually, started a newsletter, or you might have a really basic website, or you could just have some social media handles that you've started testing your idea out there. Growth means you've actually started maybe taking some money. Again, if you've got customers, that's perfectly fine. You've got some customers early on and then things might have plateaued. We can really work with you on that as well. And then our scale stage is literally like you are humming. You've got customers coming out your ears and you are ready to take on investment. You can put that selection in there as well. And then exit is obviously you're ready to sell this thing and let's get out of there. So, what's your idea in one sentence? We're really keen for you to be able to really distill down what it is that you do in one sentence. So, have a think about introducing yourself at a barbecue. When someone says, "What are you up to?" This is your ability to be able to say, "Well, I do this," or "I want to do this," or "I'm working on this." It really gives us an idea of what we're going to be coming into this program with you doing. What is the problem that you're solving in one sentence? And this is tricky. What I really want you to have a think about is when you're answering this question is to think about the problem that you are solving for your customers. So the people that will part with their money for your product or service, what is their problem that you are solving? Try not to list the features of your app or your idea and try and just make it sure that you're telling us that you understand what it is that you're solving for your customers. Who are these customers? So this is just showing us that you've really had a bit of a think about who it is that will part with money for your product or service, and you being able to distill that into one sentence is really important. And then this is where you can say, tell us a bit more detail about what that solution is. So you might say, it's an app that does this, or it is a marketplace that connects this party with this party. This is where you can actually tell us what it is that it looks like. Why are you or your team well placed to solve this problem? This is where you get to toot your own horn, and we love it when you do that. So you might have 15 years experience in a field, or you might have experienced the problem that your customers experienced yourself. You might have done research in this, or you might just be so passionate about this problem that you are really well placed to solve this problem. What inspired you to apply today? So, this is a really interesting question for us because we really love to hear where your head is at. What has made today the day that you've decided to apply for this program? Did someone suggest? Was it a gentle nudge from someone that you know and respect? Or was it something you read in the paper or online that was really inspiring that you were like, you know what, today I'm going to get stuck into this idea or this business that I've got? And this last question is, what do you hope to achieve from this program? This is a really good question for us to be able to review and really make sure that this program is going to help you reach your goals. So, wherever that might be, and wherever you fit on the scale of things, or wherever your business is at, this question really helps us make sure that this is the right program for you and that we can help you achieve those goals. So thank you so much for your time and watching this session. If you've got any questions whatsoever, you can reach out to the team at Tech Ready Women through our contact form on our website.